Welcome to the Small Bites Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Pittman. This podcast is sponsored by Joe's Underground, 144 8th Street in Augusta, Georgia, in the bottom of the Lamar building. Today we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm just in a really weird kind of mood, so there's no telling what's going to come out of my mouth today. Just sit back and enjoy walking around in my head, viewing the wasteland that is there. One thing you can always remember to do, though, you gotta always remember, enjoy those small bites. Hey, I am Brad Pittman, and you are listening to the Small Bites. Tonight we're going to talk about something a lot of fun, very controversial topics for some people. I mean, some people could really give a shit less. I think it's fun. First thing we're going to talk about, Bigfoot. I don't know how many of you believe in Bigfoot out there. I'll be the first to tell you, I believe. Now, when I was a kid in 1976, I saw a TV show. It was a documentary called Bigfoot, the Mysterious Monsters. It was narrated and hosted by a guy named Peter Graves. He had that perfect 70s news guy hairdo. I mean, it was solid white. Had the great news voice. I mean, he was made for this show. And they had a lot of little reenactments of people seeing Bigfoot and all this. Well, my young mind didn't really understand a lot about reenactments. I just thought it was really cool. And then the coup de grace was, I think they showed the Patterson-Gimlin footage, which is still today, held as one of the best pieces of footage that's ever been made. I won't argue either way on that one. I'll let y'all decide if you watch it. Cool. If not, oh well. But, I believe, because I don't think that we've discovered everything out there. We're not that smart. There are places in this country even that people have never even walked. They've never seen with their own eyes. True, we have satellites and FLIR and drones and all that stuff now. So, you may be closer to finding it. Who knows? But up till now, nobody has actually caught one or anything like that. But still, I believe. Now, what tickles me is the hardcore people, the ones who live and breathe this thing, because you'll never change anyone's beliefs. Someone's beliefs are ingrained into them. That's just what they believe, and they will fight you over their beliefs. And, far be it for me to talk about what somebody believes. It is what it is. But these people tickle me. There are some who kind of equate Bigfoot and UFOs. They say in areas where there's a lot of Bigfoot sightings, right before that they have a lot of UFO sightings. So I'm assuming that they're thinking, okay, the UFOs drop off Bigfoot. That's scary in itself. UFOs have a reputation for probing people. I don't want to get probed to begin with, but especially not by Bigfoot. He doesn't really look like he'd be that gentle while he's doing it, I'm good. It'd kind of be like getting a root canal by Edward Scissorhands while Freddy Krueger, gave you a rectal exam. Not a lot of fun. You've got people who believe that Bigfoot is an interdimensional being who can travel through time or space by using wormholes. He can make himself invisible, cloaking himself. That's why you don't see him unless he wants you to. They say that he can communicate with people telepathically. Some people call him the forest people. Personally, I believe he's just a big ape. Now, a lot of people talk about Bigfoot being blurry in all the pictures, And with all the camera stuff that we've got today, you can just, everything is so great. You can take the best pictures in the world. But I'm going to tell you now, if I see a Bigfoot, I'm going to be shitting myself. So I'm not really going to be not shaky taking the camera, I'm going to be taking this picture just, it's going to look like I drew him on an Etch-a-Sketch. So I can dig him being blurry. You've got people who go out Bigfoot hunting. Now, that sounds like it would be kind of cool at first, until I realized I don't want to see a Bigfoot. Not in the wild anyway. Now, if there was one in the zoo, somebody caught, said, oh, come on, lured him in there with some groceries or whatever. Okay, cool. I'd pay to see that. pretty safe. Not in the wild, though. You know, Rodney Carrington said it best talking about snake hunting. He said, hell, I'm not going to go hunting for them. I don't want to see one on accident even, you know. And that's kind of the way I am on that one. You know. Another monster, the Loch Ness Monster. Now this one, a little sketchier. I mean, somebody took a picture of a log poking up out of the water years ago and said, hey, that thing's got a head on it. That's a monster. It's a huge thing. Now, I don't know how many of y'all don't have a basic understanding of your bodies of water. You know, your streams, your rivers, your ponds, your lakes, and your oceans, all that good stuff. Last I checked, lakes were kind of surrounded on all sides by land. So there's not a shit ton of places this thing can really go. And, you know, it's a little sketchy to me. If you can't find something in a big lake after all these years with sonar and divers and everything else they've got, I just don't see that one. I really don't. But it's still cool. You know, I'd love to have a Nessie t-shirt. It'd be cool. I'd wear it on my video channel. Now, here is a biggie that a lot of people just, they really nut up over. And it's awesome, too. And it's UFOs. I do believe in UFOs. Well, not really UFOs. I believe in other life. Because, I mean, you got to look at it. Here we are, this tiny, tiny planet, in the middle of just infinite galaxies, universes, other worlds. We cannot be the smartest thing out here. There's no way. We can't be the only life out here. And it's like that guy that wakes up at the end of the Michael Bolton concert and says, holy shit, where'd everybody go? You know, no, we're not the only ones here. You know, somebody else is here. Do I believe that they have visited? Sure. You know, I believe at first it was an exploration party, you know, to come down and look and say, hey, let's check these guys out. They might be cool. And they watched us for a while and watched all of our technology advance, you know, watched us send people to school for years and years. And these guys were so smart, guys and women. You know, they sacrificed everything they could do and got smarter, went to college, developed technology. I'm sitting here right now on a laptop computer that's not plugged into the wall, not plugged into the internet anywhere, but still, you know, I have all the information in the world at my fingertips. Somebody went to school to learn to do this and set up the internet. And a lot of people use it for Facebook and porn. Okay. Yeah, so once that exploration party left, now we're pretty much just a field trip for little alien kids who think we're the zoo now because they're just giggling their asses off at us. Once in a while, one of them may get out of the bus and snag somebody. Teacher catches them and says, "Hey, put him back." Yeah, that's where the abductions are. It's just an alien kid that said, "Oh shit, I want one of those." But yeah, we're not the biggest thing out here. And like I said, I don't think we're the smartest, but we have a lot of fun. I mean, we got cookies for God's sake. So you never know. You know, if you're out and about, see something ripple the water, hear something ruffle in the bushes, or look up and see something flash in the sky. Just remember, we may not be alone. Or then again, we may be the last ones at the party. Who knows? But either way, I'm going to have fun till I'm gone. And I'm going to keep doing these podcasts. Hopefully you'll enjoy them and hit the subscribe button. I want to thank Joe's Underground, Augusta, Georgia. It's going to be in the bottom of the Lamar building at 8th and Broad. I goes to Joe's, and I recommend it. You goes to Joe's, too. Everybody have a good day, and enjoy the rest of it. Thank you for listening to the Small Bites.